I thought I was almost done, but I just had to create more levels. I put so much effort into this single level, this one street. I felt like I had to use it for something else. I had no idea how much work would be involved, but I just had to do it. So let's get stuck in. Welcome to the 12th devlog of my Milkman game. I wanted to create a nighttime atmosphere retaining the lamp lights. However, after removing the skybox light source, I came across a problem immediately. The lamp lights just weren't showing up on the road. Now, if I remember basic physics correctly, light reflects off surfaces, right? They were showing up on the edge of the road by the grass, but not the road object itself. When I disabled the road object, the lamplight shone on the grass terrain quite clearly. So obviously it had something to do with the road object. I also noticed that depending on where you were looking at the road, the lights would appear and then disappear, as if there was a limit to the number of light spots that could appear. After a bit of research, it was apparent that there was a maximum number of light reflections for each object in Unity, and I guess that's just a performance thing. The solution was just to split my road up into segments. And voila! It worked. The lamplights appeared on each segment of the road. Sometimes a light effect clipped from one segment to the next, but I'll take my wins and move on. I then thought it would be cool to add headlights onto the player's vehicle, but it didn't really seem that apparent or obvious when I first did it. So I just tweaked the importance of the headlight source and it appeared on the road much more clearly. I also added an element of dark fog to make the distant lamppost light less illuminating, and simultaneously highlighting the milk truck's headlights. I quite liked this, so I added lamplights to one of the civilian cars to see what it would look like if all the civilian cars had lights, but naturally I got it wrong. After fixing it, I tested what the lights would look like generally on more of the vehicles, but I didn't like how you couldn't see the headlights themselves, and I knew that adding more lights to the game would just become a massive drag on performance and memory, so I turned it off. Having said that, just to add more unnecessary tasks for myself, I added a minor light around the top of the lamppost to make it look more realistic. Alright, now you can drive down the street without being too creeped out by weird lamplights. I then had to revisit aspects of the scene management functions in Unity in order to go from one level to the next. This was really boring, so here's my cat instead. For the final level, I took much of what I did in the second level, but instead of 32 milk bottles at the back of the truck, I created one massive milk bottle that you have to transport to the end of the road. This level is surprisingly difficult, and it's good that it's the final level. The environment for this level is supposed to be reflecting early morning, but honestly it just kind of reminds me of nuclear winter. Alright people, so that was me adding 2 silly levels to my game. If you like what you see, do follow along, and if you haven't pressed that like button, then
do it! Come on! Come on! Do it now!
Alright, see you guys next time. Bye.